and welcome to Pouring Over Properties. It's your podcast where Vegas locals spill over homes and local spirits. And today, I'm here with my good buddy, as always, Beau McDougall with NextHome People First. I'm Scott Lamborn, Equity Title of Nevada, your Beau title guy. And today we got a nice little beer, I think, a very fitting named beer for a Las Vegas brewery. And that is called the Elvis Juice. And it's brewed by the Brewdog.
Does this taste like peanut butter and jelly?
I hope so.
Or peanut butter bananas? What was this thing?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
It's grapefruit.
It's close enough.
I like the tagline on the side for Brewdog. It says "Live fast, drink slow." I'm usually a drink fast, live fast sort of guy, but I guess we'll take our time with this out of respect. So,
all right. Well,
let's pop them open.
You know what we always say?
I love that.
Cheers to that.
Love the sound of popping open of a beer.
All right, not bad. It's an IPA. Let's see, 6.5% alcohol volume. It's a malt beverage with natural flavors, it says.
Natural flavors. It always gets me.
Yeah, I know it wasn't so natural.
When they add natural flavors, it's like, why is that even an ingredient?
Yeah, why do you need to add it?
It's so natural. It's just
be there.
It's there. You know, like you don't need to list it into the thing. But I do like their fiercely defiant and independent tagline.
Yeah.
So
kind of American flagish.
Yeah. So.
Can we talk about your shirt for the day though? Let's start there.
Yeah, it's basically like us. A little Dumb and Dumber is how we feel, but this is Step Brothers. Pretty legendary movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. I was actually at a floral shop earlier today, and later he's like, "Oh, isn't that guy in a golf movie?" I'm like, which one of these guys was ever in a golf movie? Because I love golf, and if Will Ferrell, she said, you know, the tall guy. So I was like, Will Ferrell? She was like, yeah, he did a golf movie. She was making it up, because I Googled it afterwards. He has not been in a golf movie. At least not yet. If he was in one, your boy's watching it for sure. We should do like a movie review one.
Movie review or like Vegas-based movies. And then we can go to the historic sites where they film, like pretty much.
That'd be cool. So
coming to a theater or YouTube channel near you.
Yeah, YouTube for sure. So
okay.
I wish.
So today's episode though,
all right,
let's focus.
So let's get back on track.
We're gonna call this one I think Rags and Riches a little off center, but
it's not rags to riches. It's just the rich and the poor in real estate, I would say.
Yeah. So we're gonna do all of the subcategories we have, which here we have obviously single family residence, condos, townhomes, and then a weird category we were actually talking about while pulling this data is high rises, which are just another name for condos, but they have their own search.
MLS has their own category for
has its own tab too, which is really impressive.
Yeah, so it's
and then
weird.
finally dirt, which everyone kind of wants to know the price of dirt here in Las Vegas. So
hey, building your own home is kind of a dream, right? So well, let's jump right into it, and let's start with, I think, single family.
Let's start with single family, and this is for 2024. So we're middle of April right now. It's not a huge spread, but at least we can kind of see what's happening in the market.
I mean, it's a full, almost 4 months, I'd say, for closed homes. So
So dealer's choice, high or low?
Oh, let's start low. I don't want to just give away the coolest property sold.
So this property kind of surprised me, and we talked about it in our April or March market analysis that we do in April about how people sometimes list homes a little higher than they probably should. Yeah,
fact. I mean, to that reference, so like the median sold price last month was $465,000, and the median list price is $545,000. It's like, okay, you're freaking $90,000 off what they're actually selling for, but hey, wishful thinking maybe.
So if this one had sold for its list price, it would be nowhere near make the bottom of this list, but originally listed for $379,900, ended up selling for $179,900. That's a $200,000 price.
Man, that's probably how they sold it.
Adjustment.
Listen.
Remember, it's always a price adjustment, never a price reduction.
Improvement.
Or improvement, yeah.
I'm like, price improvement? I'm like, is that higher? Is that lower? Like, the price improvement kind of confuses me, that verbiage. It doesn't sound, I don't think, all that great. But, hey, I mean, realtors, you're doing great. Keep it up.
Yep. It's all about the terms. Sold for $129 a square foot. It was 1,390 square feet. It was a 3-2-1. So 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, and 1 garage.
1 garage?
It was actually, looking at it, it was a great property. I would live there.
Did you say year built? Did you write that down?
I did not. I don't remember the year built. I didn't write that down.
It's probably one of those 1950s.
No, it's newer actually.
Really?
I would say in 2000 plus.
No way.
Yep.
Oh man, that's wild. That is a very surprising fact, I would say, about that. Okay.
All right. I did all the facts on this one because my beloved co-host here wasn't quite in the fact gathering mode today, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
my back hurts, but I'll get stretched out later.
You had the computer and I had the beer.
Yeah,
pretty good trade-off.
So What do you think of the most expensive house price is that sold in 2024 so far?
I mean, I just think it would be around the 20 million mark. You know, that would be my guess. Yeah, around 20 million.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Yeah, less?
A lot less.
A lot less.
Yeah.
I mean, the market's gotten a little tight. It's gotten a little tight because, I mean, we hit 20 million a couple of times last year.
Let's be fair. We're talking about this one in the last year that's sold, and it sold
for 25.
Yeah.
And then I know the McDonald Highlands Blue Heron show home sold for 25. I want to say 2 years ago. So there's been a couple over 20 in my memory bank, you know.
This one's gonna be exactly half.
What?
12,500,000.
Okay. Whoa.
But that is $1,200 a square foot.
Whoa, well, okay. That's a little bit more than 120.
Yeah.
A little more.
10,300 square feet. Pool spa, which I think at that price point, if you don't have a pool spa.
Yeah, that's what cracks me up with these super fancy neighborhoods. They're like, yeah, but you check out the clubhouse and the pool. I'm like, if they don't have a pool at their $10 million house, I don't know what they were doing in their backyard.
Yep.
It just makes no sense.
5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms.
Okay.
6-car garage.
Nice. Gotta have those rides.
4 days on the market.
Whoa.
Someone really wanted the house.
Is it a new build? Like, was it a spec style?
You're asking a lot of questions I don't know the answer to right now.
Yeah, man, I'm a question guy. You know,
Well,
when I'm not the data guy, I'm just going to.
You could have asked these questions as I was pulling the data and you were drinking your beer.
I was drinking my beer, yes.
Yeah, you weren't. Okay, anyways.
I wasn't totally there.
And it was sold in the Ridges.
Ridges, all right. I like that. It's probably the second gate too, because like Ridges has.
I would assume it's the second
two
gate.
Entrances. Yeah, well, Ridges has like 2 like major entrances, and like the second one, the backside one, I would say. I feel like that's where all the most expensive.
Yeah, it's like where they have the Navy SEALs that make you check in and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was definitely. I've been in there a couple of times, and it's a different vibe at that.
All right,
gate.
nice flex.
Yeah.
Why don't you go in with your stats?
All right, big stats, big
that
stats.
I gave you.
All right, yeah, great stats. So let's see if I can read his handwriting and go from there. So what do you want me to hit you with? Dirt, high-rise, or townhomes?
Let's go dirt, because I feel like people are building on dirt to make single family, so they kind of go with each other.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of land purchases, you know, so it's a nice little subject here. So let's start with the lowest price. I'm going to go with that because, wow, this dirt sold for dirt cheap. There's no way around it. It's just the way it is. So it's 0.11 acres, so, you know, decent sized piece of land, I would say. Sold for, any guess? Well, you wrote it down.
I wrote it down, I know it.
Damn it. All right, $19,999. So a quick under 20 grand, you bought a piece of dirt for, you know, 0.11 acres.
And what's crazy about that one is it's not like on the outskirts of town. It's in North Las Vegas. Like, it's in the heart of North Las Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, Piper and 3rd?
Yeah.
Those are cross streets? So 3rd, yeah, I mean, how much north is it? Is it North Las Vegas?
It's North Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Piper is on the north side of Lake Mead there.
Okay, there you go. So, yeah, I mean, that's not that bad of a location. I mean, hell, you could probably build a pretty cool little house and Airbnb it out, because I'm willing to bet it's not an HOA, which is a big factor when it comes to Airbnb and properties, is not having that HOA rule over you.
Not a lot of things over there for Airbnbs, though.
No?
More industrial.
I mean, it's a little, anything with like, the letter streets are more where I try to avoid. Anything D Street. Definitely try not to venture that way very often.
You just never know.
Yeah. So.
You want to stay out of super industrial areas.
20 grand. 20 grand is really, I couldn't believe it was in Clark County, honestly. I thought that was going to be out in
on the outskirts. Yep.
Somewhere else. But the most expensive piece of land that their dirt that did sell this year was also in the same community as the most expensive home. That's
wow, that makes sense.
Weird. Yeah, never would have guessed that. You know, there's a correlation there. I'm surprised it's not the Summit. Maybe the Summit just hasn't closed anything this year, because there are some most expensive. I know that there's over $10 million listings. You know, obviously it's listed, and sometimes people are overzealous, but for $10 million, there's some dirt for sale in the Summit community. But this home, or this piece of dirt in the Ridges, sold for $3.3 million flat. It's a little bit over a half acre. It's actually 0.65 of an acre, which is pretty big for the Ridges. I think most of those were more of half acre lots. I could be mistaken there without double checking those facts, but still.
There's no facts were given today by you.
Yeah, this is definitely a Beau fact day, you know, so I mean, it's not, I don't know if that's good or bad, probably bad, but it's okay, because I'm usually the nerd with all the facts. So that's why he's really driving it home that I did not do any stats while I drink my tasty little beer.
It's my day.
Yeah, this beer's actually pretty solid.
It's delicious.
Big fan about it.
Okay, let's talk about condos. So, I've been in real estate a good amount of time. My family's been in real estate a good amount of time. I probably can't tell you the difference of a high-rise versus a condo.
High rise in a condo. I mean, yeah. I mean, I couldn't. We just talked about it, and maybe like condos only go up like 3 floors, and high rises are above that. I mean, how many condos go over 5 stories? Are there a lot?
I mean, technically speaking, now if I'm putting my fire hat on, then I'm going to geek out about this. Technically speaking, 5 stories and above is considered a high rise.
Okay. So maybe we just answered our own question. Maybe your fire hat brought the knowledge today.
Damn. Okay, now
a little bit.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna do some more research on that.
Hey, follow the comments. We're gonna write out what actually the fact is after this, if we remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's start with least expensive condo out there right now.
That's sold.
It's on Royal Crest.
Royal Crest.
$115,000.
Okay. All right.
184 square foot, which is still pretty high.
That's yeah. I mean, 129 was the square footage price for the single family residence.
Correct.
You're talking a lot higher than that.
This is a 1-1.
Okay.
110. There's no.
Yeah, no garage in the car. No weird. Never would have guessed that.
Sold for cash.
Actually, some condos do come with like that weird garage.
That's
it's
townhomes though.
Storage. No, I mean there's the condo right up on Horizon and Horizon Ridge.
You're right. Yeah. But you know what's funny about those is most of those have their own assessor numbers, so you can actually sell them and buy them like commodities.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
But if you do pay $150,000 over on South Royal Crest, you're gonna get a whole 624 square feet to spread out.
Okay. Yeah. Enough room for my shoe collection.
That's a whole other story.
Probably that's about it. Yeah.
Those are new shoes, aren't they?
I've worn them a couple of times, but I keep them clean. I keep them clean. I mean, when they're white, they look extra fresh. Yeah.
Air Jordans there. Yep, there they are on the screen.
Yeah.
All right, most expensive condo is going to be on Serenity Point. It's in McDonough Foothills.
Yep.
We were just talking about it.
Yep, McDonald Highlands. It's the Christopher Home View Community. VU would be it if you wanted to search it yourself.
What blows me away about all these high-end homes, and especially the top homes that we have on these lists, it's days on market.
Oh, how quick they sell?
16 days on market.
Wow.
For this one.
Probably cash.
Probably cash.
Probably cash. I mean, well, taking the loan out, it's quite the mortgage payment.
$2.2 million, which is $587 square foot.
Okay.
$37.46 for square footage.
Okay, and it's a single story, I think, too.
Yep.
Most of those townhomes are single story. Yep.
No, this is a condo. You have the townhomes.
Oh yeah.
And it's a 3.5, so it's a modest home for $2.2 million.
Yeah, I mean, 3,500 square feet for a condo is large. Like, that's got to be a nice spread. And really, I feel like that's a pretty good deal.
People might call it the penthouse.
Yeah, true. I mean, the Four Seasons is being built right up the street from them, and like they have their penthouses, I think, listed for around the 30 million mark, when that ever gets built, which we're many years away from having that in our video. Yeah. So that is a whole nother video for sure. So, all right. So next we can either do high rise or townhome.
Let's go with high rise since we said condos. So we'll kind of
since we don't even know the difference. Let's just stick to the same thing. Yeah, I like that.
I think it came to a good agreement.
I mean, yeah, you're just not right all the time. So I'm just like throwing out the Beau factor of like, yeah, he said some shit, but is it correct? I don't know.
Take it till you make it.
It did sound nice.
Yeah, it did.
It did. All right, so I'll start with the low. I feel like we've gone low high all day. So this high rise is on University Center, which I would assume is near UNLV.
It is in the middle of town. Yeah.
Creative name of University Center next to the university. I'm just putting that together.
There's a street called University over there.
There is. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of remodeling, I feel like, happening over there as well. Like, they've definitely done some.
It's the most dangerous zip code on like all of Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
So it needs a lot.
I mean, whenever I'm over near the college, unfortunately, it does feel a little bit run down. You know.
I'll be there tomorrow.
I feel like there's a lot of tire and rim shops somehow in some way right over there.
That's a whole other story about tire and rim shops.
Yeah, attached.
It's amazing that they're all 24 hours.
It's like mattresses. Like, how many mattress shops can there be in one freaking community? Like, how many times do you buy a mattress in your lifetime?
I think you're supposed to do it like every 8 to 10 years.
Yeah,
kind of like water
every
heater.
10 years, but that doesn't warrant, like, they're basically like a smoke shop.
The markup on them has to be amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
If you own a mattress shop, can you tell us what the markup is and how this business model works? Because I'm really interested.
Because storing a mattress is a lot of space. So now you have a lot of space for little sales. I'm a little bit confused about it. But also, I just bought a mattress for my son. We bought him one 3 years ago because he's a growing boy. So, I mean, there's 2 mattresses in 3 years, you know. We bought our new mattress 4 or 5 years ago. And, man, purple mattress. Don't know if you know about it, but great. But once again, getting a little off topic.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Mattress talk. That's what we're in. Yeah.
Whoa.
New show.
This is like the wet comment.
So back to University Center and how much it actually sold for. I feel like that's what you guys wanted to know. And that's $147,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's sold in under that 30-day mark. Which, if you listen to our market update, 62% of homes sold under 30 days, so it's on par with that. And it's called the Wimbledon Tennis Club.
Yes.
Sounds fancy.
Very fancy.
Price says otherwise. Location says otherwise. So,
but it's probably in that same area as like the Las Vegas Country Club. I mean, that's a historic Las Vegas area.
I mean, that golf course is nice.
It's amazing. And even the community is very nice. It's just...
There's a eclectic mix of homes.
It's just it's historic.
This kind of confused me because they have homes that look like townhomes on the map, but they're single-family residences. And there's 2-story homes with elevators.
They're attached.
There's a lot of 2-story homes that are like 1,800 square feet, with a freaking elevator in it. It's like, wow, that's a little bit on the lazy scale.
It's called ADA. Scott. It's called ADA.
Is that what it's called? What does ADA stand for?
American Disability Act.
What, from 1940? Like these homes were way old.
You don't know.
I didn't know that there was that many acts in 1948.
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
We just can't say that.
We have a lot of facts we need to really button down. Next time I'm bringing the facts to the table. Not giving him any credit, that's for sure. All right, so most expensive high-rise that's sold. And I know currently there's been one on the market, and it's $16,500,000 to be the most expensive home, or high-rise.
Oh, I could have brought a fact today.
Yeah, see, look at that. I just have knowledge. I don't, it's just in there. It's somewhere in there. It's hard to find sometimes, but it's in there. All right, so 16.5, and I think that one's in Panoramic 1, the tower. If you're ever on the I-15 driving like by the Las Vegas Strip and you look at Panorama Towers, it's the only high-rise on your west side of the freeway. It's that one that's for sale. It's actually the 2 big pillars that has a giant patio out there. Like, I was always curious.
What was right there in the middle of the...
Like, is that a party house? What is that? It actually has one of the most, I think, largest onyx collections in that penthouse of all time.
A what?
Onyx. It's a type of stone. It's a stone that you always see, like, lit up on bars. Like...
Oh, what?
Like
an onyx?
Onyx, like O-N-Y-X. I want to say that's correct.
Can I get the country of origin for that, please?
No, but I did tell you how to spell it. So there's a way. Google's a friend, all right? Google's a big-time friend. So I'm bringing lots of facts
I'm gonna buy an onyx tonight.
Yeah, and that same person actually has a connected penthouse. They actually take an elevator down to the next floor.
Are you going to make fun of their elevator?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a great idea.
So they're allowed to have an elevator.
Because they have it's like a ensuite, it's way cooler than a freaking 1,800 square foot elevator that's going.
I don't know if I have an 1,800 square foot home and I have an elevator, you're gonna think it's pretty cool.
I mean, it's weird,
but cool.
Different and cool are very similar. I mean, that's like a double-edged sword.
All right, so what was the price per square foot on this?
All right, so yeah, this one, 3750 South Las Vegas Boulevard. I want to say that's Waldorf Astoria, which is a great.
You want to say, or
beautiful? It is. I know. Yeah. Well, just the address.
I wrote it.
I looked down to double check. I said it before I looked down. All right, $9.5 million. So $9.5 million gets you. What is it? 3,922 square.
Also
foot.
Cozy.
Yeah, nice. 4,000 square feet in a condo.
That's like a good size.
Feels large,
but also cozy.
But I've been in a lot of those units in the Waldorf. Unfortunately, they do feel like a hotel.
It is a hotel. I mean, it's just like. And I think going back to the
square kitchen, square dining room, square living room, square bedroom. There's a couple houses that are like on the corner that are a little bit more unique and have a little more character to it. But for the most part, it's just square.
But I do think that the Four Seasons that they're building out there has that same potential to be hotel-like.
Yeah, well, I do know it's going to be the second high-rise in Las Vegas that actually has an elevator that takes you to your unit.
Oh, just like
Queensridge.
Queensridge, yeah.
Yeah, one Queensridge place, to be specific. So, yeah, elevator going into your house, which, that's a game changer to me, because, you go to Panorama Towers, where that $16 million listing is, you
walk down the highway,
garage, and then you have to walk, to your place.
Actually, don't you technically have the whole floor on that one?
It feels like, I don't think so. No.
We saw, okay, anyways.
At Waldorf? No. I've been in the parking garage, and it's just a bunch of really nice cars, obviously, but, you're parking in this giant, just random garage. Of course, it's guard gated, and typically it's valet. I think not free valet, because of exorbitant.
Your HOA fee.
Yeah, not free, but, yes, there's valet. So, technically, you're just walking in the lobby to go up, so you're not necessarily parking your car, which is an advantage, but I'd much rather just pull in by myself, go into an elevator, get out, in my house, in my own garage, which is a very cool fact. So anyways, $413 a square foot for that nice high rise.
Seems reasonable.
So pretty casual. But the HOA fee, I would be very curious to see.
It's in the thousands.
It's over $5,000. I would say it's over $5,000 for the HOA fee per month for this unit.
But free valet.
Free valet. It's free.
Hey, some of those highways give you a free limo ride.
Super free. All right. So,
all right, finally, all we have is townhouses left, which, for those of you who don't know, sometimes similar to condos, sometimes not. Sometimes they're row homes. The definitions get a little muddy. Even my dad's an appraiser, and he tells me it gets a little muddy sometimes.
I believe it. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do the most expensive one first, just to mix it up on you.
Ooh.
So the most expensive townhome that's sold this year so far in 2024, and it's April 25th, was in the same community as the most expensive condo that's sold. So the same community selling, and these townhomes, they're, I think, 3 stories. They're
homes.
I'd much
they're
rather,
just attached.
Yeah. So $2,893,750. Like, what a negotiation that was. Like, usually don't see the number get that particular.
And wasn't it cash?
It is. It says cash, 60 days on market.
So that's definitely someone that had that number in mind.
Yeah, they're like, no, take it or leave it.
It's my lucky number.
I'm out. Yeah, there's something to it for sure. Or, I don't know, there's so many different variables that could come into play for $956 a square foot. I mean, how much was your townhome? I want to say it was like closer to like $500.
Condo was $587.
Yeah.
And then even single family residence was $1,200. So.
Whoa, okay. All right. So, I mean, that's high for price per square footage. The square footage on this wasn't actually written down. So, I don't know that because Beau did
My mistake.
Yeah. That's a pretty important
I'm not
fact.
perfect.
Yeah,
he thinks I am. I'm not.
Pretty important fact, and I've never thought that. So, that's just clear the air right there. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to not being
perfection.
Perfect. Wavelengths. They're connecting so well right now. All right, so let's go to the cheapest. Let's end this up. The cheapest one is on 244 North Bruce Street. Street.
I know it well.
Yeah. Oh, you do? North Las Vegas again?
No, it's City Las Vegas.
Firehouse? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone calls in that area.
There you go. Sounds good if he's ran calls in that area as a fireman. Yeah. Definitely not where I want to be. $129,000. So,
which is still mind-blowing, everyone. You cannot find anything in this town for $100,000.
No. I mean, when we put in the under 100,000, we were like, for sure there's going to be a couple.
At least one.
I mean, that first home, the lowest home sold was 500 square feet. And it sold for $180,000.
Mind-blowing.
Because, I mean, back in 2012, a lot of homes sold for under 150.
I remember buying townhomes for $40,000, $50,000.
I have a friend that bought a home for $99,000, and it's a single-family residence, probably 2,000 to 1,700 square feet. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's probably worth $4 right now, at least. Definitely good for him for buying it when he did. None of us were buying homes when he bought that home, so he definitely, made a move. That's good. Yeah, good for him. Shout out to Hit. So yeah, $129K, $139 per square foot. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it did sell for cash.
A rehabber bought that one, so if you're interested, I can hook you up on that one and get you in a good deal once it's been half rehabbed.
2.2, yeah. Once again, no square footage. So like the square footage game on my list. I see why he picked his lists because he had better facts.
Better facts.
So he really throwing me under the bus this week, but it's okay.
Well, we are so happy to be back at Point York Properties now that he's back from going all over the country.
18 days in Italy, baby. I don't eat pasta anymore because I had way too much. So
that's a lie.
Yeah.
But besides that, we're gonna come at you with a whole bunch of new Point York Properties, a whole bunch more fun. Once again, if you guys ever have any topics that you want these two idiots to talk about,
please write them in the comments. I'll actually do some research and come pretty prepared to that. Today was an off day.
More importantly, if you have a local brew you want us to try, let us know about that. I'll be drinking the brews next time while he's doing the research.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
You guys have a good day.
Thanks again.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.